If you feel like your process to enter or exit your work tasks and Workday could use some optimization, this video is going to tell you all about how you can create that process for yourself and actually create a routine that helps you do exactly that. Hi, my name is Jimena. I'm a behavior change coach and I'm the director of coaching at Body Brain Alliance. First of all, why would we use a check-in ritual? A check-in ritual can allow you to have clarity. It can allow you to feel more focused. It can allow you to feel ready to enter your workday, having the information that you need available. It can also allow you to create an individualized process to enter your workday as gradually as you need to, so that your day can actually feel more efficient and purposeful. And a check-in system can also teach your brain and condition your brain to know when it's time to get into work mode or focus mode. Now, why would you create a checkout system? A checkout system is actually going to allow you to feel ready to transition into the next part of your day. It's going to help you feel at ease. It's going to help you feel relaxed. It's going to help you remind yourself that you have closed every open loop and that you can easily relax and move on with your day. A checkout system can also set the tone for your future self from the following workday. Now, one issue that we find that I feel is the most relevant issue with check-in and check-out systems or routines is the spectrum of complexity. We tend to make things overly complex. Whenever we're thinking of a system, we're thinking of what is the best system. And truly, the best system is the one that works for you, that addresses your needs, and that you can stick to. So try to think about not making this overly complex. Try to think about not making it the most thorough system, but mostly try to think about making it a system or routine that actually works to address the specific needs that you have. And that means that you need to spend some time figuring out what those needs are. Now, how do we start with a check-in system or routine? First of all, I want to encourage you to think about different ways to set your environment and to set the tone for your day. This could have to do with actually tidying up your desk a little bit. It could have to do with decluttering a little bit. Maybe that's part of your routine. Or maybe it has to do with setting the lighting in a certain way, making sure they're opening the blinds, making sure that temperature is at a level that feels comfortable for you. Basically, it's a way to set your environment up so that you can enter your day with intention. Then you want to decide, what do you actually need? What is going to be your preferred cadence for your workday? And this is also very individual. Some people will prefer to actually jump directly into work to start with a specific task, and that will set the tone to gain some momentum. Some other people prefer to have a slower process and have a little bit of a warm-up as they're entering their workday. So try to find what actually works best for you and try to make that your chosen procedure. And the other part of your check-in system should be about creating clarity. Now, it's up to you to decide what kind of clarity do you need? How much clarity do you actually need? This might have to do with really figuring out like what projects you have going on, what priorities you're going to be addressing that day. It might have to do with having an idea of how you're going to be attacking your day. It might have to do with maybe choosing some pivot points where you're going to check in with yourself and make decisions or adjustments as you go. And now moving on to your checkout system. The main thing here is having an idea of what will my future self need? What are some things that I can do right now to set up my future self from tomorrow or the following workday in a way that they can enter work to feel like they have clarity on what needs to be done, they have clarity on what is pending, right? So how can I leave some things set up for them to enter their workday a little bit better with more ease? What are some actual systems, processes, sequences that I can implement to support this, so I don't need to constantly make decisions around what is going to happen as my checkout system? Lastly, since our checkout system is usually something that we're doing at the end of the day when we're feeling rushed, this is one of the main reasons why we tend to abandon these checkout routines. So if this is happening to you as well, I would encourage you to think about visual aids or reminders that you can set for yourself to complete that checkout system. So maybe this is a post-it, remember to check out, close loops, whatever that is. Or maybe this is a little checklist that you have every single day where you can go over every item that you want to complete to make sure that you're actually creating that closure for your day and getting ready for the following day. Lastly, make sure that you can apply this idea of turning your check-in and your checkout routine or habit into an actual routine or habit. That means that you need to give your brain a cue, a trigger that says it's time to do this. So this might be maybe a time trigger where it's like at 5 p.m. I do this, or maybe it's actually situational related to when you finish a certain task or when you sit down in your desk, you are doing that certain task. So this is about getting your brain ready and conditioning your brain to know that whenever you're doing this, this is what comes next. I also mentioned actually having a sequence that you're following. So instead of using this as an isolated action or maybe an isolated sequence that you use every now and then, actually trying to have a procedure that you follow step by step is going to allow your brain to know what is coming next and not having to decide on that, which actually creates more cognitive load every single time that you're doing that. And lastly, consider making it a ritual, right? What kind of element can we add here that will add emotion, that will help us gravitate back to these rituals, these habits, these routines that we're building? So building that connection with the peace that you like to feel after you're doing your checkout ritual, feeling ready to transition with joy into your day, or feeling clear and efficient to actually start your day. Those are the things that we're looking for here so that our brain is craving coming back to those things. Let me know in the comments if this video actually gave you some ideas to adjust your own check-in or checkout systems. We have a workshop in our membership about how to create systems at work, and that might also be helpful so that you can create this efficient procedure or sequence that you're looking for. If you like this video and you want to see more like this, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon.